All right, Shalom. All right, once again, giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakodash. All right, this is just another quick lesson. This is an exhortation. All right, because one of the things, one of the phrases from time to time, you'll hear, Akim say. All right, is that we're even worse than the mafia, or which is true, or that has to do with like the fulfillment of or the judgment that comes to pass after someone or just like violates Luke 9:62, or as far as putting your hand off the plow, or and the judgment that comes with that, or and just the fact that or unlike, or as far as the Heavenly Father is concerned, or as opposed to or men, and of course he can use or men, or as that vessel to bring forth judgment, or that's why Esau was created, or but the thing is he doesn't need he doesn't need any of us, or to fulfill his will, or which is why it makes it makes him, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, or even scarier, even more dangerous than the mafia. But just like the mafia, or there's for your obedience, or there's also perks, or rewards, or and that's why we're on this Wikipedia page real quick, about or made man. You probably know what that is, like if you've seen or Goodfellas, or as far as you don't want to end up like Joe Pesci's character like Tommy, or but this is like some some idea, but or as far as the made men of Israel, of Yasharallah, or that's the elect. So if you're of the elect, or you're like a made man, or even an Israelite in general. A few scriptures on deck, or as far as that's concerned. But on this go around, it's mostly or has to do with or the elect. So we're just gonna get a few passages. All right, so it says, in the American Mafia and Sicilian Mafia, all right, and as you may know, or the Sicilians, or for the most part, as far as Italy's concerned, that's a hot spot, or for Israelite foreigners, or one of the hot spots in Europe, or for Israelite foreigners, like you got Italy, Scotland, Ireland, or those are hot spots. All right. All right, a made man is a fully initiated member of the mafia, though the Sicilian mafia itself refers to such individuals as men of honor in the Italian or Sicilian language. To become made an associate first, all right, has to be sponsored by another made man. All right. All right, an inductee will be required to take an oath, or omerta, the mafia code of silence. All right, and then, of course, we don't really have a code of silence. It's pretty much the opposite as far as telling people what's going on and all that. All right, but it just shows you this is some serious business, or if you're if it's something you're taking an oath. Other street terms for being initiated into the mafia include being straightened out, or baptized. All right, so and that's spiritual. Or so they know that or as far as this cosmos that's being presented, or it's a left-hand side cosmos, or but just like or it's still Jake, or so our people here, they always or they always bring a little bit of or since the scriptures are our heritage, or it's ingrained in us, or even in wickedness, or you notice how or some gangs, correct me if I'm wrong, if it's like I believe it's like the Folk Nation, and things like that that use like these like the Star of David and things like that. Even though that that's still wicked, but they believe that it has something to do with the scriptures, so they incorporate it. That's just edification as far as that we're the people of the Lord. So we use this, some slang from the scriptures, some of the laws, and so on and so forth. All right, let's see. All right, let's look at here's one of the most important things I found are privileges. All right, after the induction ceremony, the associate becomes a made man and holds the rank of soldier. Oh, and as far as camp is concerned, we're called soldiers. Or we're part of that spiritual army. All right, in the mafia hierarchy, he is given responsibilities and receives benefits. Or what's some of our responsibilities? Can get one real quick. All right, Ezekiel. All right, Ezekiel 33:2. Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast, and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. All right, and that's one of our responsibilities. Or what are the benefits? Or a few blessings here and there. Or one of the main ones. Or is the privilege and opportunity. Or to receive salvation. Or which we haven't received yet. Or that's going to be one of the ultimate rewards. Or and then the kingdom. A made man enjoys the full protection and backing of the mafia establishment as long as he remains in favor and earns enough money, a percentage of which must be passed up the hierarchy. All right, so as far as full protection, or spiritually, that's talking about like I said, receiving just like blessings, or just like getting being or saved out of certain situations where that could have been a wrap on so many levels and things like that, as far as the Heavenly Father delivering us instead of giving us the judgment that we deserve. Or that's what as long as we continue in the work and earning that spiritual money. All right, a made man is traditionally seen as untouchable by fellow criminals. He is to be respected and feared. To strike, let alone kill, a made man for any reason without the permission of the mafia family leadership is punished by death, regardless of whether the perpetrator had a legitimate grievance. Or and that just showed as far as Alicia, or those kids, you could argue that that was kind of petty, or just calling him bald head and things like that. But he still sent up the curses, and those children were still judged. Or as far as one example. Let's get a just wanted to get a scripture real quick. Zechariah. All right, Zechariah 2:8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. All right.